Hello, my name is Aaron, and welcome back to the Retro Gaming Collective. So I decided to go on a little bit of an adventure today. I actually had the day off, had some vacation time left over from last year that I needed to burn before it disappeared forever. So I ended up driving about an hour and a half away from my home, up to Ephrata, Pennsylvania, to a store called Complete in Box, which I've been to before. It's amazing. I love that store. It's huge. Again, in my area, we just don't have game stores like that, as you've seen in my videos if you've watched them before. So yeah, I drove up there, I got myself some lunch, and then I drove down into Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I hit a store called Just Press Play, which I've also been to before. I found a ton of stuff, and I ended up even finding like a Pokemon card store that I really enjoyed. It actually was their first day open today. And of course I had to pop in and buy a few things to support a small business, right? But yeah, let me show you what my day looked like. Again, I had so much fun today. Complete in Box is a wonderful store. It is huge. Any kind of game that you are looking for, they generally have it. They have tons of filler stuff, so if you're looking for some of the more uncommon filler games, they got it. And they even have some of the higher end stuff, some of the crazy stuff that you're just not going to find out in the wild. So it was really cool to I ended up spending about, I don't know, an hour and a half in this store just wandering around, looking at things. I didn't buy as much in this store as I did later. Their prices tend to be a little higher than, eBay or other stores, just because of the sheer volume that they have, and I guess that they're the monopoly in the area. But again, the stuff that they have, it's great quality, and I actually ended up finding a couple of deals here. I was really pleased with it. Let me just grab them here. Number one, I got Bayonetta 2 complete for my Wii U. This was $20. I think that was a pretty good deal, right? Like, again, if you spend enough time in a big place like that, you are going to find some deals. So 20 bucks on this, really not a bad deal. And I'm super excited to get to add that to my collection. I also picked up a copy of The Wrath of the Black Manta. This was $5, a great filler NES game. I almost paid $10 for this, maybe, I don't know, 2-3 months ago at a store called Born to Game down in Middletown. I'm glad that I didn't do that because $5 is way better than 10. And then I also picked this game, the moment I saw it, I was like hit with nostalgia. I used to play this over my cousin's house all the time when I was little, but I never had it. And it was the Magical Quest featuring Mickey Mouse. This game is sick. I'm so glad that I was able to get this. I also paid $20 for this. So this is all I got at Complete in Box. It was just these 3 games. The 2 were games that were on my list in my head. And I got 1 filler NES title. So it was 45 bucks for everything here. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Now, when I was there, I ended up finding out that there was a brand new Pokemon card store that opened up right next door in the same building. And today was actually their first day, so it just ended up working out. So I go in and I look around, and their prices are pretty on point. I was pretty pleased to see what they had in there. I ended up picking up 7 packs here. Again, super good prices. They were $3.99 per pack, and I got 3 packs here of Brilliant Stars, 2 with Charizard on them, which is super cool. Then I also picked up, what do we got here? 2 Chilling Rain in this pack, and then 1 in this pack. And then I also picked up 1 pack of Fusion Strike. Now, that store was really cool. Again, I really enjoyed it. It's Pokemon cards are not my favorite thing in the world, but you guys know that I enjoy them. They're super nostalgic for me. Again, I don't know a ton about them, but there's nothing like opening up a new pack, right? It just takes you back to getting a crap load of packs when you were 12 years old in middle school, and then opening up all of them. And you think about it now, and you could kick yourself because those packs are worth so much money now. But I enjoyed them then, so. But yeah, so after I was done this, I ended up asking the owner of complete in box for like a restaurant to go check out, like what he might recommend in the area that's quick and cheap. And he sent me to this place called Gus's. It's a little diner down the road. I went and sat down, and I had this like this weird broccoli and cauliflower salad. I'll show you a picture here. It was actually pretty good. It didn't look good, but it was pretty good. And then I ordered myself a nice chop steak with some green beans because I am doing low carb. So and I gotta tell you, it's really hard to do low carb at a diner. So once I was done that, I ended up hitting the road and went to the next stop. As I was driving down, I ended up finding randomly a Goodwill along the way. I don't even know what town this was in because I'm so not familiar with the area. I ended up finding a whole bunch of anime DVDs there, and I had no internet service in there on my phone, so I took a chance. They were $3 a DVD, and you never know with anime, like, it could either be worth an insane amount or absolutely nothing. And I don't even remember the name of the set. I actually left it in the car, but it ended up being $25 for everything that I picked up here. I'm sure you're seeing a video at this point. And it looks like it can be flipped anywhere from the 50 to 60 range for the whole set. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it was worth a try. But I'm hoping that I can make double my money back on it. But yeah, once I was done there, I continued on down the road and went to Just Press Play. Every time I go to this store, I end up finding something. I haven't bought a ton of cart games lately, so I was kind of on the hunt today for some cart games to add to the collection. And they have a really great selection of filler titles. Nothing crazy, but things that I don't have for the collection for reasonable prices. I just love spending time in the store and looking around. It's actually really cool because they are affiliated with limited run games, so they have a whole ton of stuff in the store physically for you to look at and purchase. So that's really, really cool. But ultimately, I came out with this really huge stack here. So let me start with my cart games to show you. And I'll give you the prices, because again, I think I got pretty good deals here. I got a copy of Roadsters for the N64. Paid $9.99 for this. This is maybe a $16, $17 game. It's a pretty good deal. The label isn't wonderful. If you see, there's like a little hole. Not a big deal to me for the price. This is not like a game that I'm gonna look at a lot. So yeah, totally worth it for me for 10 bucks. And then of course I have Toy Story 2 here. This is that Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. Now I also have this for PS1. That is going for a little bit more. This ended up, I paid $13 for this, but the PS1 version goes for about $20. So I'm probably gonna trade them out. I'll throw this in the collection and sell my PlayStation 1 copy. Just because as you can see, we're running out of space here for my PlayStation 1 stuff, but I still got a little room for the N64. And then I picked up a few for the NES. I got 3 actually. And then the first one I got here is Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. Looked really cool. This was $5.99. Then I picked up a copy of Iron Tank here, The Invasion of Normandy, so World War II. Super, super cool. $5.99 for this. And then I got this one I'd never heard of, and I saw it in both stores and considered it incomplete in box, but they were selling it for $8, and I was just on the fence. This ended up being $6.99, so I'm glad I waited. I got $1 off. I saw it as a sign to buy it, so $6.99 for this. I don't know anything about it, but it looked super cool. Looked kind of freaky on the front. So that's all I picked up as far as cart games go. Now, I poked around and I found, let me see here. So you guys know that I'm a bargain hunter. You know I'm gonna look for cheap things here. So to start, I found a copy of Peter Jackson's King Kong. This is for the GameCube. This is maybe a $13 game according to price charting. I paid $6 for this, and it is complete. Looks great. The case isn't amazing, but again, this is more of like a filler title for me. I don't have this on any other system, so for $6 to get to add a complete copy, especially a GameCube game, I'm gonna pick that up every day. Then you guys also know, if you've been watching, that I'm trying to grow my Wii U collection. So along with Bayonetta 2 that I bought today, I also picked up a copy of Wipeout 3. I paid $9.99 for this. I don't know much about this game, but I know that I don't have it, and I want to continue to grow that Wii U collection, especially now that I have a ton of room for it. So, adding that to the collection. Now, finally, actually not finally, I also picked up a copy of Mass Effect Andromeda, the deluxe edition. I'm going to get rid of my copy, which is the standard edition, and replace it with this. This was $4.99, worth it for me for the upgrade of the case. And then these two, they were actually having a deal. If you buy one Xbox game, you get 50% off. So I bought a copy. I'm not even going to bother. Murakumo Renegade Mech Pursuit. This was $6.99, and then I also picked up a copy of Shadow Ops Red Mercury, which is kind of fitting of the times, if you ask me. This was $5.99, so I ended up getting this for $3. So pretty good deal between the two of them. I think this is like a $16 game and maybe an $8 game, something like that. So did pretty well here. And then guys, when I got through all of that, I went to the very back of the store and they had this crazy bin, buy one, get one free games here. And I ended up picking up 14 games. I got a nice little stack here. Now, most of these games were $2.99, so I ended up getting a majority of them for $1.50. Pretty much all of them. Let's just call them all $1.50 for these, once it all gets evened out. A lot of them I don't have, but a lot of them I'm going to be able to use as trade cred or whatever it may be. So I got a copy of, again, $1.50 each. Devil May Cry 4. Don't have that. We got the Borderlands double game add-on pack. Super cool. Don't have that either. This one's an okay one. Medal of Honor Warfighter, the limited edition version. I do not have this. We got Dead Island Riptide. Now, I love the original Dead Island game, so I'm kind of looking forward to trying this one out for $1.50. Gonna pick that up every day. Then we got Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I have this for PS3, so I may get rid of that version because I have all the others on the Xbox, just so they're all consistent on one console. Then I have a copy of Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, the OG. This is what started it all for me. Online gaming, loved this game. This and World at War were big for me. We got a copy of Dead Rising. Also a great game, really, really cool zombie game. Very different. We have Dragon Age Origins. I love this game. I love everything that BioWare puts out. Highly recommend this if you like medieval, magic-y stuff, but you enjoyed Knights of the Old Republic or Mass Effect, things like that. This game is sick. I really love this. And then we have possibly this is what I would call the worst game, the game that caused the downfall of Call of Duty. So we got Call of Duty Ghosts here, but again, you know, it's a complete copy, you know, for $1.50. I'm gonna pick that up to trade it in or do something with. We got a copy of, I mean, you see these games are endless. We got a copy of BioShock Infinite for $1.50. Crazy. I'm one of the guys, I love that game, and I know a lot of people don't. It's the only BioShock game that I really enjoyed, but that's just me. And I'm very interested to see how many people feel that way as well. It can't just be me. I got 2 copies of Skyrim, $1.50 each. So they'll be good trade fodder. Then we got here Battlefield Bad Company 2, limited edition. I don't think this one's worth a whole ton, but again, $1.50. I'll take it. The case is kind of wonky. Again, some of these I think might have had defects or something like that, but either way, it worked out for me, or they're just low quality games. Then I picked up a copy of Borderlands 2. So I will definitely be able to like do some upgrades, like condition wise for my collection, or switch out some things here and there. So this ended up being a really good buy for me. I really enjoyed my day. It's always good to be able to like get out and just think and focus and be on my own. I got to spend some time in my Bible, which is really good. I really enjoyed being able to do that in silence and think about it. And then yeah, then come back home and show you guys everything that I picked up. But if you enjoy this kind of stuff, if you like video game hunting, if you like PS5 stuff or anything like that, just collecting in general, this is what I do. It's my passion. So if you like that, you can like, comment, and subscribe to me. You can also follow me on Instagram or TikTok. I'm at the Retro Gaming Collective. I'm also on eBay at the Retro Gaming Collective. Feel free to take a look, and if you message me, make an offer, let me know that you've come from YouTube, you've seen my videos. I always work deals with you guys. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Every view and like means the world to me. It really does. I know a lot of people say that, but it really does to me. But yeah, thanks so much, guys, and until next time, happy hunting.